for joining us here on The Big Story. A day after the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly passed a resolution seeking the restoration of the region's special status, massive ruckus erupted inside Assembly on day 4 of the session today over the resolution. Now, BJP leaders stormed the well of the House to protest against the resolution. Sloganeering and heated exchange took place between the members of the Assembly. In fact, BJP MLAs were then sent out of the House. Remember, the resolution brought by Umar Abdullah government was carefully worded and talks about the restoration of special status and constitutional guarantees, but makes no mention of Article 370 or 35A, which provided the same. Moreover, the resolution does not unequivocally oppose or reject the decisions of August 5, 2019 as well, only expressing concern over the unilateral nature of them.
देखिए, जहाँ तक ताल्लुक है, जो रेजोल्यूशन हमने लाया है, ये कोई नई बात नहीं है। हमने क्या कहा है कि स्पेशल स्टेटस स्टेट हमारा जो छीना गया, जब 2019 में हमारा यहाँ से एक आदमी से लिखवा के आपने स्टेट भी तोड़ दिया, उसको यूटी बना दिया और हमारा स्पेशल स्टेटस था उसको भी तोड़ दिया। अगर आप सही मैंने इनके दिल का नार्को टच कराएं, ये भी दिल्ली से चाहते हैं, क्योंकि सबसे बड़ा नुकसान इसमें जम्मू को हुआ है। जम्मू के लोगों को जितना नुकसान हुआ है, इतना कश्मीर में नहीं हुआ।
Alright, we heard what Surinder Chowdhury had to say, but more importantly, with what we've essentially seen here, remember the resolution says this assembly emphasizes that any process for restoration of special status must safeguard both national unity and the legitimate aspirations of the people of J&K. Yawar, my colleague, joins me for more. Yawar, good morning. Clearly, massive uproar over Article 370 resolution. In fact, we're looking at the visuals play out as well. I'm given to understand we'll try going back to Yawar since some problem with his line over there. But essentially, the visuals that you're looking at on your screens is massive uproar that ensued a while ago. This was the uproar over Article 370 resolution. This is day 4 of Jammu and Kashmir Assembly Session. Remember, ever since actually the session began on these past couple of days, in fact, we've been looking at multiple instances of how it has been stopped on multiple occasions. Now, BJP MLA stormed the well of the House. Taking that across to Yawar, who I'm given to understand joins me live. Yawar, a very good morning. Given the fact that what we're looking at over here, this has been a bone of contention. More importantly, the visuals that are playing out shows the massive uproar that panned out.
Well, exactly. There was a massive uproar that we witnessed on the 4th day of the assembly, and following that, the House was adjourned for the entire day. In the morning, when the assembly was started, the BJP MLAs they tried to protest against the resolution that was brought by the National Conference yesterday in the House, and following that, the Sheikh Khurshid, who was the independent candidate and the brother of Engineer Rashid, he puts up a banner saying we demand the restoration of Article 370, and there was a clashes between the National Conference, PDP and the BJP leaders, and following that the rucks was beginning there, and since it has not been coming to an end, it has eventually forced the speaker to adjourn for the entire day. Now remember that this is a second adjournment following the resolution that was brought up by the National Conference yesterday in the House, and there was a continuous chaos that we are witnessing all across in the House, and eventually tomorrow is the last day of the proceedings. So somehow we are witnessing that these developments are taking place. Already the BJP had warned that they will not allow any sort of proceedings unless and until resolution of 370 won't be bring back by the National Conference. So somehow we are witnessing that these developments are taking place. On the other side, the Sajad Loan, the people's PDP's Wahid Para, they have brought a fresh resolution. The PDP's Wahid Para has brought a fresh resolution in which they said that if the National Conference wants it's really the people's mandate, they should go for this particular resolution, and they should, bring up this resolution. And what they have brought yesterday is what they called a weak and lacking convention resolution. So all the politics are gaining ground in the Kashmir Valley just ahead of the last day of the assembly session. But yes, finally, the House has been adjourned after the chaos between the BJP leaders and the PDP and National Conference leaders, though the BJP leaders were also marshalled out. Back to you.
Right, Yawar. Thank you very much for joining us with the latest as far as that is given. But for now, we leave it at that. In fact, we're shifting our focus to tell you all